Good morning. Today is 17 December 2025. This is The Brief. Trump orders blockade on Venezuelan oil tankers, driving up oil prices. The story. President Trump has directed the U.S. Navy to blockade sanctioned oil tankers entering or leaving Venezuela, escalating sanctions and contributing to a sharp rally in global oil prices amid global tensions. Why is this important to preppers? Sudden spikes in oil prices can quickly raise costs for gasoline, diesel, heating oil, and goods transported by truck, straining household budgets in winter and potentially signaling broader energy supply disruptions if the situation escalates. What can we do about this locally? Top off vehicle tanks and store extra gasoline or diesel in approved containers. Stockpile alternative heating fuels like propane, kerosene, or firewood. Improve home energy efficiency with insulation, weather stripping, and backup heating options like wood stoves or generators. Next, expansion of U.S. travel ban to 20 additional countries. The story. The Trump administration has expanded the travel ban and restrictions to include citizens from an additional 20 countries, citing national security concerns. Why is this important to preppers? Highlighting immigration and travel restrictions often reflect perceived threats to domestic security, which could foreshadow increased border tensions, potential terrorist risks, or social unrest in communities affected by rapid policy changes. What preppers can do locally: strengthen home security with reinforced doors, alarms, and lighting. Build relationships with neighbors for mutual aid and information sharing. Maintain situational awareness through local news and community networks while avoiding unnecessary travel to high-risk areas. Our next story. Surge in ICE immigration enforcement and arrests. The story. A major increase in ICE agents has resulted in hundreds of arrests across the U.S., including chaotic operations in sub-zero weather conditions. Why is this important to preppers? Aggressive enforcement actions can lead to localized social tensions, protests, or unrest in communities with significant immigration populations, potentially disrupting supply chains, local economies, or public services. What can we do about this locally? Avoid involvement in potential protest areas. Stock extra food, water, and medical supplies in case of temporary disruptions to stores or roads. Establish a neighborhood watch or communication plan to monitor local developments safely. The next thing. Rush to build nuclear reactors, raising safety concerns. The story. The Trump administration is pushing rapid construction of nuclear reactors across the U.S., prompting experts to warn about potential safety risks and regulatory shortcuts. Why is this important to preppers? Accelerated nuclear development increases the long-term risk of accidents, radiation leaks, or sabotage, especially if safety oversight is reduced. Events that could require evacuation or long-term contamination preparedness. What preppers can do locally: obtain potassium iodine tablets for radiation protection if living near existing or planned reactor sites. Prepare an evacuation go bag and multiple routes. Stock shelf-stable food and water filters capable of handling potential contamination. And there's only a few. Our next story. The Affordable Care Act. Health subsidies set to expire without renewal. The story. Premium subsidies for the Affordable Care Act are scheduled to expire at year-end unless Congress acts, potentially causing millions to lose affordable health coverage. Why is it important to preppers? Loss of subsidized health care could overwhelm hospitals and increase out-of-pocket costs, pushing more people towards self-reliance while straining emergency services during any current crisis. What can we do about this locally? Build a comprehensive home medical kit with trauma supplies, antibiotics, and chronic medical backups. Learn basic first aid and wilderness medicine skills. Grow medicinal gardens and stock natural remedies to reduce dependencies on the medical system. To close up, if you guys haven't noticed, there's a lot of news that has President Trump in it. There's a lot of news that has our government in it. If you didn't know, the president is scheduled to address the nation tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Not sure exactly why just yet, but I guess we're going to find out. And that's today's brief. If you'd like to help keep the lights on here, please consider using one of the links below. And as usual, stay vigilant and bye-bye.